6:30 starts now.
Well, I don't think anybody could have predicted what occurred. No one could have thought that a human being could be so demented and so evil that they would kill their family like that, 9 children.
Tonight, only a vacant lot remains in Central Fresno, where 9 people died exactly 20 years ago. It is one of the worst mass murders in Fresno history, when Marcus Wesson had his children and grandchildren shot dead in the back bedroom of their home. Thanks for joining us for Action News Live at 6:30. I'm Dale Urong.
And I'm Margot Kim. The crime was so heinous it attracted worldwide attention. And now, even 2 decades later, it's still unlike anything seen before in Fresno.
Action News reporter Brianna Willis explains the unusual lifestyle Marcus Wesson convinced his family to have, and how this incident still tugs at the hearts of those who worked on the case 20 years ago.
9 lives taken too soon. Exactly 20 years ago, one of the most unthinkable mass murders in Fresno took place at this home in Central Fresno.
Time that he said that, if they're trying to take their kids, that he'll kill them. And he did.
Hey, these people are strange. Nobody's ever talked to him. When the father would come out there, he was like supervising. He was standing with his arms like this, or he'd be sitting down.
Something terrible. Sad.
2 decades ago, Marcus Wesson had his children and grandchildren shot in cold blood. Detectives say he fathered his wife, children, and grandchildren and had incestuous relationships with them. For Mayor Jerry Dyer, who was police chief at the time, it's still unlike anything he's seen before, with 7 young kids all shot in the eye.
And it was just horrific, the worst mass murder that we had experienced in the history of our city. And it wasn't just the fact that 9 people were killed, it was how they were killed, the lifestyle that was occurring in that household, where Marcus Wesson convinced his family that he was God, that Jesus was a vampire.
Every chilling detail is still fresh for defense attorney Ralph Torres, who worked on the court-appointed Wesson defense team.
I see all the evidence. It was the most gut-wrenching part of the case, where I was just a young father. I had a 5-year-old boy, and there was a boy that looked from behind like my kid.
Even in his 34-year career, it's a case that continues to stand out the most on his resume.
It was life-changing. I've never seen anything like it. I've done 16 murder trials since then, and nothing like it.
Years ago, the home was torn down where the murders took place, and now this dirt lot still remains vacant till this day.
There's no way that that property could have existed or continued to exist in a neighborhood without it bringing back horrible memories. I think property values would have been devalued.
Today, Marcus Wesson, who is now 77 years old, is continuing to serve his death sentence at San Quentin Rehabilitation Center after being convicted in 2005. But Dyer, who saw Wesson in prison in 2008, is still angry that Wesson gets to stay alive.
Marcus Wesson was an evil person. He is somebody, as I said then, to national media. He deserved the death penalty then. He deserves a death penalty today. Unfortunately, that doesn't look like it's going to be the case.
In 2019, Governor Newsom halted executions in California and has since dismantled death row. In Central Fresno, Brianna Willis, ABC 30 Action News.